Welcome to COMM 231. This is the first assignment. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to module 1 and we're going to find the assignment. And here we can see that this is an analysis of your online presence. What is your digital footprint and what is there out there online that recognize you and make your digital image in a way. So you're going to do an analysis, but I want you to screencast, meaning you're going to video record your search and analysis the way that I'm doing it now. And you can use different software. So I offered here to use free Screencast. If you have a PC, you would click on it and then you would get to the website and you download here and you can start screencasting, but that's only if you have a PC. For the Mac people, there's two other options. One is Screencastify using Google Chrome. So you will need a Gmail account. You would click on this, and then here you would just have a plugin to your Chrome. So as you can see, you do add to Chrome, and then it will appear here above. And I'll show you exactly how it works. If that doesn't work either, there's other software like Screencast-O-Matic, and you can look other for screencasting. You can do it here online and then share with me. So you have different options for screencasting. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start the recording the way it works, and then we're going to do a Google search for our name. So you go here, for example, you click on it, and then you see there's the microphone that works and embedded webcam, but you don't have to show yourself. You can have preview, I'm not using that, and we're going to have video as well. And we're going to do start recording. Now this is going to save to the desktop. This is going to look at the desktop, and then we can like save it later on the way we want. So I'm going to start recording. You see it says, do you want the entire screen or do you want just one tab? So I want the entire screen to see what's happening, and I'm doing share. So here you see it start recording, and then I'm doing. So the first thing would be you put your name, and you look at what comes up at the Google search. So you see here I have like my Twitter account, the Media Education Lab that I'm the director of, and my citation on scholars, my LinkedIn account, YouTube, IMDb on my movies, my Vimeo account, and there's like different kind of things that I can see, oh, okay, that's like things, and you can see that those are things that I clicked on and where I presented. So organization I'm part of in China, I was cited. So you can see here like who and what are writing about you, and try to talk about different things and who are those things, and is it really you, all of that. Then after doing a Google search general, you're going to Google Images. So yes, this is me, this is me, this is not me, but this is something that I shared on Twitter, so that's why it's there. And those are people who are like following me and I'm working with here, and webinars. So this is my advisor, and you see it's from a Chinese website. You see Dr. Ritzenhoff that I'm working with at CCSU. You see a webinar with Shahana Shakar that I made, and this is Lisa, my wife, that are working together. Those are movies that I made. This is a play that I went to. So you can see that all of those things are here that are representing things that are connected. This is my graduation, Professor Teitler, Hughes, Kagan. So you can see Mendez, Podlinsky. You can see the people I'm working with, Tyson, Jan, White. So we can see that there are those connections from where I am and what I do that shows my online presence, like who am I and what I'm doing here. So that's the first thing. And then I would like you to go to 3 links that can be social networks, for example, like Twitter. So you would go to your Twitter page that looks not at the feeds, but you would click on your name to see what are the tweets that you're writing. So I'm writing about empathy and digital empathy. And you can see here digital literacies, media literacies. So those are the kind of things that I'm doing. And you can see that here some are being liked, 1, 2 retweets, 1 like, but not so much, right? Here I liked and retweet. Here I retweeted. So you can see what I'm interested in and what are the things that I'm sharing and looking at. If you want to really, you can go to your Twitter activity and look at like how many impressions. So May 25th, there was 2,389. So you can show the traffic. You can see the traffic kind of the last week that was more like a vacation dropped, right? So, and you see here, so this is my profile picture, but here is when I was with the production students at the NBC Meredith Vieira show in New York. Then you'll go to another one. So for example, I would choose LinkedIn for myself. So this is the background in my classroom. This is about me. And this is like what I'm interested in. Who am I? What I'm doing. My work. My education. Project that I'm part of. Association I'm part of. Right? So this is kind of my resume that we're going to work on later on this. And endorsements, like who endorsed me for what and what are the top skills. So teaching is the highest versus like others. So you can see like educational leadership is 3, or media production, but you have doubles in a way. So it's interesting to look at what is being like really, you see university teaching versus teaching in higher education, which is kind of the same. So this is my LinkedIn. And then the third one can be another social network, but I decided to show you my website. So it can be an external kind of link. So this is my website. And as you can see, it's about digital empathy. And I have like a video introduction. So this is, if people want to know who I am, they would go to listen and to see what I'm talking about and to go to my website to hear about my CV, which is like online and people can read that. They would go to my LinkedIn or they would go to Twitter to look at what I'm interested in and look at like who's following me, who I'm following, and like what is my online presence. So once you finish doing that, you do stop sharing, and then you see here that your recording has stopped and it's saving to the Google Drive. Once it saves to the Google Drive, you can see here, this is like the screencast of what I just did. Then it saves. Then you would go to here to assignment number 1, and you would submit that here, the file. If the file is too big, you can go to the V drive and put it on your folder and just let me know that it's there. How to install the V drive, you have here all the information. So I'm looking forward to seeing your screencast about your online presence.